What's going on, everybody? Had a couple nice days off. It's good to be back in the store. Isaiah and London were super busy all week prepping games. We got a nice restock, a lot of good stuff going out. Oh, look at this. I still have not gotten any work done on this. Well, I take that back. I put the marquee up, but this is still in a state of disarray. And I am disappointed in myself because I want to get that done for everybody. I want to play some Street Fighter with everybody. And Pac-Man's still not done. But I'm going to get in here one of these nights. I'm going to get that all done and we can all play Street Fighter 2 together. Anyway, we got a really nice restock. Yes, it's looking pretty full. We need it because it was a super busy weekend. It was a great weekend, though. Lots of people coming in. Got a lot of new customers. They're watching all our new content, our shorts and everything on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. So a lot of new people are finding us. I'm having a lot of fun making these tiny little what do you call them? Sketches? Not even sketches. Just I don't know. Whatever. It's fun. We're having a lot of fun with it. So we have the counters full, tons of stuff. We can go look at that. What do we have going on in the store? Oh, so right here, we are hiring. We are looking for one full-time employee. If you're interested in joining our team, we are accepting applications. We just put the job posting up. I think it went live on Friday, so it's only been, 5 days or so. We got a stack of applications and resumes that we still need to go through. If you submitted something to us, no, we did not forget about you. It's going to take a while for us to go through everything. I had a few days off, so I'm just getting back in the swing of things for the week. So if you're interested in a job here, get that submitted. I'm going to start looking through things soon, and I'll start giving people calls. Anyway, let's check out the restock. On that note about the job that we have opening up here at the store, a lot of people have applied and we only have one position currently available. So unfortunately, we are gonna have to not hire a bunch of people. And that's not because we don't like you. We can only pick one person. So if you don't hear back from us or you don't get the job, it's not because you did anything wrong or anything like that. We just only have one position. So anyway, check out all these awesome games going out. Over here, this is a PSVR 2. It is going to include this controller charging station. So this is going to be a set. So not sold separately. But of course the remote is sold separately for the PS5. And PS5, PS4, PS3, PS2. We really need PS2 stuff. It sells so good. Look at that beautiful Genesis Model 3 in the box. Here's another situation. So this got traded in with the Genesis Model 3. I don't think anyone's gonna buy this ever. It's super cool and it matches the Genesis 3 box, so that's gonna get paired together. So, and then we got some really neat PS1 stuff. Beautiful. Parasite Eve 2. That game always sells really fast for us. Looks like a lot of this stuff has manuals. No manual, but that's the only dot I see. I did not process any of this. Actually, no, I did. I processed some of it. So it should be right. Let's make sure. We'll use Parasite Eve 2. Yeah, manual. So yeah, looks like we're on task there. And then Silent Hill. And this one sells very fast. And the game, I think, deserves a remaster. I just absolutely love this game. Obviously, I would want them to remaster the PC version because it is superior, but excellent game. highly recommend it if you've never played it. And 360. Did I miss anything? We got a Dreamcast. We need Dreamcast very bad, and they sell fast. Oh, I just breezed over this. This is the backwards compatible PS3. Everybody loves that. It's the 60 gig model, so that's the good one. And then check it out. We got some Switch 2 titles going out. What do we got? Beautiful. Street Fighter. Zelda, Mario Kart. 3DS game. And a nice lineup of Switch. We have been selling through Switch games like crazy. I don't know what it is. For the longest time, we just didn't sell Switch games very well. I remember when Retro Rick came here the first time, we were just talking about the store and we're talking about his store. And he's like, what's your #1 seller? And I forgot what it was at the time. But I asked him what his #1 seller was. And he's like, oh, dude, it's Nintendo Switch. And I'm like, really? And like, I was looking at my numbers and I'm like, Switch does not sell very well for us. And I don't know if we're just getting more popular, we're getting in front of the right people, but Switch is quickly rising the ranks into some of the like best-selling things at the store. So I'm super happy about that because Switch is awesome. I feel like it was really easy to get in front of the retro gamers. You know, our 64 stuff always sells well, GameCube, all that kind of stuff. But the Switch people, it was a little bit harder to reach them because, I don't know, I felt like a lot of them were just going to GameStop. But they have found us and they now like us. So I'm super grateful for that. Check it out, a MetaQuest 3S. If you want to go live in the metaverse, there's your opportunity. We got a Conquer, Snowboard Kids 2. I know that's really hard to find. Doom 64, great game. Mario Parties, Mario Golf, Super Punch Out. And what do we got over here? This is the NES game of the week, Darkwing Duck. I never had that one back in the day. It took me a long time to find it, but yeah, that's a tough one. Got some 3DS, some DS. All right, what do we got going on back here? We have an AGS 101 Game Boy Advance. We have a Pokemon Game Boy Advance. That's priced at $79.99. And then the regular Game Boy Advances are priced at $89.99. So what is going on here? This is a reshell. So, I mean, obviously the innards are like real, but this is not an authentic shell. So, $79.99. There you go. And some loose handheld games. The Game Genie. This one looks real nice. Look at that beautiful label. And then we got some Saturn and some Dreamcast. And this right here, Dragon Force. I'm glad they put the dot on it because we would have never known it was missing the manual otherwise. So yeah, unfortunately this one is missing the manual. It's got a beautiful manual too. It's got like that shine to it. See how like the back is shiny? But we dropped the price significantly. So now's your chance to get Dragon Force at a discount. And unfortunately with something like that, like no manuals are on eBay at the time. So I'm not gonna hold on to it forever trying to complete it. So we're gonna let that go. Then we got some Master System and Genesis games. Look at the price difference between a Sonic that says not for resale and one that does. So if you don't care about that kind of stuff, save yourself 20 bucks and get the not for resale one. But if you want to sleep at night, get that one. And look at this. A beautiful copy of Gangster Town. Look at the case isn't even smashed either. That's kind of an inside joke. And then we got a Sega Master System. These don't come through very often, and people ask for them. So now's your chance. Sega Master System. And that is going to do it for this week's restock. If you don't follow us on YouTube, follow us. Yeah, everything here will be available Saturday morning when we open. So a lot of these harder to find games, people are going to be standing in line. So I would get here as early as you can if you want some of this stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. See ya.